We say, why do we not inherit the place with the world? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, let's get that real quick. Somebody got the other precept? All right, no. Not that. It was
Romans 11.
Romans 11 and 1. I gotta get that again. Yeah, Romans 11 and 1.
Sorry, got one you reading Romans 11 and 1? You want to say this is not?
Right after this.
Romans?
Yeah.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, have Yahweh cast away his people? Yahweh forbid, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right. See, the Lord ain't cast away his people. Yeah, keep going.
Yahweh have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not, what the scripture saith of Isaiah, how he maketh intercession to Yahweh against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, but they seek my life.
Well, who that Elijah, I think is that? It said Elisha?
Elias.
Elijah, that's Elijah.
Gone.
That's what Elijah said. When he was on the scene, he thought he was the only prophet here. And they just killed one prophet before him, I think it was. But he was left by himself. Just like Daniel thought he was the only prophet. But then the Lord sent him Habakkuk while he was in the den. That's right. So, go ahead. Second Ezra real quick, the water, brother. So the Lord ain't never do away with his people. We still on this earth, but Esau think they can erase us off the earth. It ain't gonna happen. Go ahead.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, the heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess inheritance with the world?
Because it's not our turn. That's why the Lord says, "Don't give me not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways."
Come on.
It's not for us right now. That's why the Lord said the Lord brought it on these devils to wreak havoc on them. That's the purpose. The Lord said He made everything unto Himself, even the wicked for the day of evil to be punished, man.
Right. So when he say, if you ever see the sun and the moon and stars be done away with, then will I do away with Israel? Why? Because He made this for us. You see that? He made it for us to inherit. He made it for us to experience, man. And we're gonna experience in the kingdom. We're gonna like really experience this place, man. The sun, the moon, the stars, everything, the planets. He made all of that for us to experience. But he ain't, so if he was to do away with that, then he would do away with us. You see that? So
Because if He did away with us, there would be no point for the earth to be here anymore.
thank you. Right? You know, so go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms 10 and 11. He hath said in his heart, Yahweh hath forgotten.
See, they think the Lord forgot us. He didn't. The Lord didn't forget us. Go ahead.
He hideth his face, he will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O Yahweh, lift up thine hand, forget not the humble.
See that? But the Lord looked away for a moment. And they were like, oh, he ain't looking. Oh, man, look at that. You know? That was it on that, I think.
You got precept?
Go ahead, brother. I think that was it, right?
Yeah, because we were going into how the fowler, he's the fowler, setting traps and nets for our people. All right, this is Psalms chapter 123, verse 6. Blessed be the Lord who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, who made heaven and the earth. Right? So of course He made heaven and the earth for our sake. So if he set Esau up as the fowler, right? And he's setting these snares, of course He's going to make a way to it for us to be able to escape. You know, but there's 2/3 of our people are going to get caught up in that net. But He made a way for the elect to escape.
That's right, man. That's right. All right, so they're looking to destroy us all here. They want to kill everybody. Depopulation. But the Lord said a remnant shall be saved.
Right. And they're going to be looking real crazy when they see America as a lake of fire, right? Not knowing that we up in them chariots, because they all over in Europe and they looking and seeing the lake of fire. But when we come back down out the sky, they going to be, what? But that's when the second part of fear going to come on there.
Yeah. When they see that, they're going to see the elect going up.
God.
That's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5.
God.
They're gonna see the elect getting taken care of, man. All right. Precept, go ahead. I got you.
Also, ultimately, what they have on their mind, hey,
Yeah, straighten it.
what's on their mind gonna be put on their ass. Why they want to get rid of us completely? That's what's gonna happen to them, man. 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, then they're gonna be eradicated, man. That wicked root is gonna be plucked out, you know.
Right. He said he'll never do away with Esau, with Israel, but ultimately do away with Esau. There shall be nothing left of the mount of Edom. Thus saith the Lord.
Right. Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is the book of Psalm 37 and 28. It says, "For the Lord loveth judgment, and he forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off." You know, and that's twofold. That's like, you know what I'm saying, that's for the heathen, that's for the Esau, all right? It's for 2,005 people, all right? That's not hearkening unto Yahweh Shabbat. But it says what? The righteous, it said the Lord love judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? And what the scripture say? It said judgment is gonna start first in the house of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna judge the whole earth as well, you know? But it says what? His saints gonna be preserved, man. So
Right.
1/3 of the nation of Israel and 144,000 of the whole elect is gonna be preserved, man, that day, man.
Yep. That's what it means to be sanctified, to be holy, meaning separated. All right. Precept.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and earth also, and the works therein shall be burnt up." So Esau and the 2/3 of our people, they living their la-di-da lives in this world. They going on in this captivity, in this oppression like it's cool. They don't want to repent. They want the riches of this world. But the Lord got his eyes on his elect. He building them up in that remnant of Israel for when the time of salvation comes, they get delivered and the wicked get judgment after that. He's not slack concerning his promise. Esau think he won because he done did this, that, and the third to our people, and ain't nothing happened. But the Lord keeping the tabs of everything going on, and now the prophets out here crying out, and you know what I'm saying? He you know, it's getting hot in here, so to speak.
Time, man.
Yeah, run the floor real quick, guys.
Time. And that's what they're the most scared of. Esau is scared of our people knowing the truth, because as you look in the scriptures, I forgot which account it was, but we was rebuilding, and then the heathens went up to the king at that time, and they were saying, "Yo, if these people rebuild, their God is going to come back and destroy shit." So they stopped us from building. They tried to, but it didn't work. It's the same way today. Esau knows the only way to be able to tell so many goddamn lies is by knowing the truth. So these devils know.
God. And that's what we're doing right now, man. Building up right here in the midst of our enemies right now as well, man. Hey, building that tabernacle of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua spiritually, all right? You know, so with that being said, hey, that's the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua showing the power, all right, his power in the midst of our enemies. Preparing that table in the midst of our enemies. So when that time comes, when Esau comes down with that great wrath, we won't have anything to worry about. Why? Because we've been preparing for this battle. We've been preparing for this war, constantly coming in, putting in the work, you know, presenting our body as a living sacrifice, exalting the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, hey, we've been doing these things, man. So hey, when the devil come down with that great wrath, we're fully equipped, we're fully armored, we're fully guarded up with the armor of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Why? Because we kept the word of his patience, man. So therefore, he's going to keep us from the terrors that Esau has to come towards us, you know.
All right. Any more precepts? Come.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation." So that's starting now. And it's going to lead all the way up to even more prophecies like the chariots intervening. All right, the angels showing themselves. All right, the divine intervention the Lord go put back on the earth, the spiritual power those hopefully elect men is going to get. All right, so they're in fear right now by us standing against them that is afflicting us, man, with Bibles, with the scriptures.
Right. And
divine intervention. I just looked at an article. I didn't get a chance to read it yet, but it says NASA has proof that that they say aliens had, intervened and stopped a nuclear conflict from happening between Russia and the United States.
Because it wasn't time. Because it wasn't time.
It wasn't
Right,
time yet.
right. It wasn't time yet.
That's
It
why-
wasn't time yet. That's Revelation chapter 7.
Yeah.
Holding back the winds of destruction, man.
That's why Iran ain't strike yet.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody, yeah, that's why they're like, why didn't Iran strike?
What is that doing for? What is that doing for America though? Oh, they ain't did nothing yet. They keep poking at them, poking at them, poking at them.
Yeah, point two.
And I was thinking that's why that blackout didn't happen. If they was trying to push so hard,
Yeah.
so because once that happened, we going into martial law.
Yeah, it's all in the Most High's time. Yep. The creation can't haste above the Creator.
Right, right. No, that's
Somebody get Psalms 82 and 68.
Huh? What'd you say?
Psalms 82 and 60. No, 82 and 6. What's in there, brother?
Psalm 82 and 6.
Yep.
It says they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yep. Yeah. See that? So everybody's walking on in that darkness. The spirit. What's that? Remain in the congregation of the dead. I know. I was just gonna still rock with it.
Psalms 82 and 6. I was confused.
We're gonna make it work.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Right. That's what I was looking at. But yeah, but still though, two-thirds of our people are continuing on in that darkness. Look at that. Good, brother. And then we're gonna go back to the year of God.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
See that? So they wander right out of it. It's a straight path, man. But they wander off. They get distracted. You know what I mean? And they wander off and they remain in that congregation mentally, not in the room, but mentally all together, a consciousness of being spiritually dead. You know? Go ahead. But us, we want to elevate above that, you know, to life, man. Okay. And the Lord said, "What? Ye are God." Just like the thing y'all was talking about. They're afraid of us getting that spiritual power. They know that's coming. They know about King David and King Solomon. King David was kicking their ass. King Solomon was doing the same thing. So they know about that. That way he said these two witnesses that were tormenting them. You see that? But they knew King David was kicking ass with spiritual power. They know about Samson. You know, they know about what's his name? Shamgar. You know where I was going. Ehud. You know, they know we have spiritual power, man. That comes from our people. So they put it in comic books, movies. Charles Heston in the movie Moses, Exodus. They put Esau there. They put what's his name? Christopher Reeves. Of course, he got what they call it? Unalived. Off his high horse. Literally. You get what I'm saying? But he ain't even here.
He did. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he been gone.
Well,
So
he
Superman was
right
gone. Yeah, he wasn't the Man of Steel, you know what I'm saying? So look at anybody they try to put up as like a Messiah or a God figure, look what happened to them. They tried to give us a God figure with Black Panther. People started worshiping that character. Remember that?
But it was worshiping. I knew they was with it.
Yeah, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. He got tired of it.
Jimmy Kimmel. I think it was Jimmy, the one you talking about, where they had.
That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah.
They was like, talk to the folks as if you was talking to Chadwick Boseman. They had motherfuckers, oh, yeah.
That's a lot, brother, yeah.
You're such a cool guy, da 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 da. Like you said, he was one guy, he was like, I love you, I worship. He didn't say, I don't think he said worship, but he was just like giving.
They were worshiping him.
They were worshiping him.
Yeah,
But he was giving them too much praise. Chad would come out, he's like, hey man, you don't gotta do all that. It was like, oh, it's Chad Boseman. He was just like, bro, you was doing too much.
Yeah, they promoted that movie so much that they thought the Black Panther was like their Messiah.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the movie. I'm thinking
Wakanda was a real place.
Oh, no, yeah. But you know, remember that? Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
People walking by you doing that like it meant something. It's like, that just means they dead, spiritually dead. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, the crazy thing about that too.
Crossbones.
Xing they cell phone, right?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, when that movie came out, it came out during the same time as Birth of a Nation, man. Nobody wasn't going to head out to see the Birth of a Nation, but everybody was going to see about Black Panther, which has nothing to do with us, man. Birth of a Nation, you know, it shows the rebellion that we had, that our ancestors had against our enemies, man, which we're about to come into again spiritually, you know. All right, hey, physically too as well, with 2/3 of our people, man.
And that Wakanda crap just shows like how our people are like a crouching lion. 2/3 of our people, they ain't gonna get up and rise up. They gonna sit there and starve to death because they don't want to eat at the Lord's table, man. So it would make more sense to go look at Birth of a Nation to see the spirit. That going back to the movie itself when they had Nat Turner teaching to the slaves, right? If you notice, if you look real deep into it, he started teaching the parables. And a couple of the slaves started catching on to it. So the slave masters didn't know what he was doing. That's how the revolt started, because he started teaching the parabolic form of the scriptures, and then the ones that had that light within them started catching on. So those are the ones that were willing to rebel against the system. We could have slide down and migrate a little bit out of the sun.
Okay.
Damn, that I ain't getting burned up.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah,
better.
that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, go back to you reading the bar. You think you read it already? Did you read it? Read it?
There's a movie.
All right, somebody was reading something else too.
I was reading Psalms 83.
Yeah, let's read that again. So look, so 2/3 are going to remain in the congregation of the dead. They're going to have to be destroyed and be brought back onto this earth as children. Just like we were brought back. We were dead before we came here. You know what I mean? Once you were born, you were kind of like stillborn. You know? Because this body is just a suit. The spirit knows everything. But when that body, once it's in the mother's womb, it's dead. They don't know anything. You know what I mean? It's a brain being developed. It don't know anything. So when you come out the womb, that's when you get taught. You know? So so when we're born in this society, we still basically spiritually dead. Like animals, they spiritually dead. They don't know anything. You know what I mean? So, but the Lord said 2/3 is going to remain on that level until their destruction. But 1/3, he said, what? Not all Israel's gods, but 1/3 represents the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. They're the ones that's getting raised up to that position of the gods. Being gods again, having power. Yasha Allah, no longer called bywords and proverbs, black, African, Negro, Afro-American, whatever, right? We'll be called Yasha Allah, meaning he is a prince that has power with the Most High. You see that?
I don't know if this has anything to, I don't know if this correlates, but that made me think about multiplication.
Multiplication.
Yeah, 12 times 12, 144, 144,000.
That's right. That's right. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. 12,000, man.
It's 12 gates, 4 sides, 3 on each side with 12,000 going through each. I think I said it wrong with the numbers. It's like there's a lot of
I don't know it.
so yeah, 4 times 3, yeah, 3 on each side, man. So that's 12,000 going to each gate. 12 times 12 is 144.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. I did my math the other week. You ain't right out. It's your other math, so
You trying to This is Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
right. Shalom. Yo, so look, he said, the Lord has said we are gods. Forget what anybody say on the earth. Forget what our women, you know, if you got to believe in women, that's different. But I'm talking about forget what these women on the world say that's been taught to pass on that message from the devil, the deceiver. You know, just like Eve in the beginning with Adam. You get what I'm saying? They passed that message. You ain't nothing but a nigga. Where they hear that from? You ain't shit, nigga. Where they get it from? You get what I'm saying? So, right? So it said, look, the Lord said, ye are gods, man. He said, we are judged of no man. We looking for our judgment. Yeah, we could get judged in these courts. That's why he said, I sent you forth as sheep amongst wolves. Be ye wise as serpents, wise as them, learn their laws. And harmless as doves, don't hurt nobody. That's a crime. Right? So he said, what? He said, I have said ye are gods, and we're not judged of no man. We're looking for our judgment to come from Yahushua. All right? So we're here to look at it someday and say, well done, my good and faithful servant. You know what I mean? So that's the judgment we're seeking for, to be judged by him someday. All right? So he's a righteous judge. He said, I have said ye are gods. Keep going. But ye are what?
It says, verse 7, but ye shall die like men
Right.
and fall like one of the princes.
Yeah, we die like these damn demons. We die like these people. So we're not supposed to die. You see that? We're supposed to be eternal. And we can feel that. When I'm talking to look at my children, it feel like I'm it's kind of bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to love them, but when we die, our love dies with us. And we become a memory. So I speak to my children in the form of a memory. You know what I mean? So if you want your children to all they remember is you yelling at them, that's what they're gonna be. If you want them to be scared of you, they're just gonna be on the earth scared of anybody that put authority on them. So we want to be that encouragement. We want to be that afterthought to our family, to our children. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Lord said, "You are gods," so we'll live forever, man. But He said, "But we're gonna die like the people and the princes. People like Alexander, he's a prince, the prince of this world. We die just like these heathens. But in the kingdom, we're not gonna die no more. All right, go ahead. Oh, that was it. He said, "I have said ye are gods, man." And that's what they're afraid of, that someday we'll get back, put back in that power to where we'll be the gods on the earth. You know? Now, go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Right, that's why they want to be the Jews. Because they're looking for that power seat. But they got their power through what? Money, through robbing, stealing, and killing, through the sword, through America and Germany, or the Temanites, basically, and Europe, establishing the state of Israel in 1948. So they got established by Esau. All right, they got established that land over there today. The fake Jews. I'm on YouTube, so the Khazars. I want to say that to kind of mess with them. But the Khazars, right? I want to get that out just now. But the Khazars, they want to be us, you know? And that's why they're doing that to Gaza. They feel like they're gods and they can destroy who they want. But the real gods are the Negroes, Latino, and Native American men, who they beat the strength out of us, man. They try to destroy our nation, genocide, but we still here. We still here, and not only that, we getting stronger in the spirit right now. All right, man.
That's what we're rich in, ultimately, the Lord's knowledge. Because it's given to us to have the unction to know all things.
That's right, man. Wisdom is a choice.
Better than choice ruby.
Thank you. Yeah, it's you know, through wisdom, the Most High created everything. That's what I was saying to y'all earlier. So you gotta look at wisdom. What's up, brother? All right, now peace. You gotta look at wisdom like an element too, but it's the first element created by the Most High. Him speaking. So we have that right now, bro. That's better than anything. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 1.
Right, Esau got the world, but we got wisdom.
It says,
And the earth is like that big on the in the galaxies. He gave Esau a grain of sand. Go ahead.
it says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, and sit in the skate of the.
Right, these devils say they gods. What do you think they're doing with this? When you look up Yuval Noah, they're trying to they call themselves gods. He don't believe in the Most High, and he's he got books and everything, and he's the he was like the guru, the sage, you know, like a spokesperson, like a person, a mentor. This guy Yuval Noah, he's the mentor for Klaus Schwab.
Like a liaison.
Huh? Yeah, he kind of look like an Arab, but he is. He is. No, it's on YouTube. Yeah, you gotta find him on YouTube. Yeah, man, just type it in, man, and he's the spokesperson for the Illuminati. All right, come on back. Somebody read?
Yeah. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast lifted up thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the state of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, not a God.
I sit in the seat of God. Right, they feel like they're sitting in the power seat. They feel like they're the God. You know, Yuval Noah, that's what I was saying. This thing that they pushed, the whole, you know, with the lockdown, they believe through this new world order that they're pushing right now that they'll become super billionaires. They got enough money already,
That's what I'm saying.
but they want to be super billionaires because they look at money as power. So if they're super billionaires, they're superpowers. You get what I'm saying? They can control privacy, control everything we do.
Hey, going back to the movie X-Men Apocalypse, when Apocalypse returned, all right, when they had the scene basically, hey, no more wars, no more, basically going into all Esau's wickedness, man. And one thing that he said, no more superpowers, referring to their power, their might, and also their military strength, dealing with the missiles too as well, man. All right, and that's when you seen all the missiles shot off, all right, denuclearizing, all right, which is what it's going to come to. They're going to denuclearize, all right, by emptying all those missiles over here in America, man. You know, so hey, that's going to be part of their superpowers leaving too as well.
Yeah, the technology on the left-hand side. You know, they showed that in that movie with Batman, with Bane, and he was fighting against Batman. That would be like Esau with the technology.
Hey, Con, when Bang say, do you feel that you're in charge? Hey, do you feel that you have power? To snap this neck, you have no power. That's how it's going to be with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh man. Hey, who's in charge? Sarcastically, Esau is, man. Y'all just that bad hireling, all right, in charge right now till the good one come back, man.
Right.
Hey, that's that scene on Batman he was talking about. It was a business dude. He's like, I'm in charge, and Bane. All Bane did was he put the back of his hands on the dude's shoulder. He said, "Do you feel like you in charge?" Dude was like, no. Then he had slapped his neck.
What he said? He said you live in the dark. I was born in it.
God.
I was raising bread in it. It's deep, man. All right, let's get Sirach 25 and 21. Right, man, because the world will tell you you're nothing. The world will tell you you're at the bottom.
This is Sirach.
But the Lord is telling us we are gods, man. You know, and we're ruling right now, spiritually speaking. But someday we're going to rule physically. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
Right, so that was the reason we were going into this from the beginning, because I was watching a video with this guy who calls himself Smart. Y'all know him, if y'all see him, I'm talking about, just type in Smart. He calls himself Smart. But he was talking on a podcast, arguing with a woman, you know, so-called Negro woman. That's what we call Eve. We call it Jake or Eve, you know what I mean? These like code words for, you know, YouTube. So, and she was just like crossing her legs, sipping her wine. She was the host. And she was just disrespecting him. She was like, sir. He was like, my name is Smart. You get what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, he was trying to make a point that he was like, I'm a god, she's a goddess, but the system, he said the name, Esau, has used the so-called black woman, the Eve, against us. That was a part of what? The Willie Lynch system. That's why you go home to get attitudes. They talk the most trash to us, right? Because they've been taught to do that. All right? Not all of them, but some of them, most of them. All right? That's why they got the blonde hair. You know, they demasculize. What's it called?
Emasculate.
Emasculate us. You know what I mean? They fight us. They the witchcraft heavy. You get what I'm saying? They waist beads,
Astrology.
everything. And Esau like, okay, we just sick Eve on him, just like in the beginning. You know? Go ahead. So the Lord said, don't desire a woman for beauty.
And
or her
desire
booty.
her not for pleasure. Like,
Yeah, that's her booty. Right? Don't desire her just for her beauty or booty. Because you might be diving into a cesspool, a pool full of disease. You know, or her beauty, she could be a damn demon on the inside, be a whole man in there. Literally nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know nowadays. You know, shit.
You need to check out these.
Yeah, you can't even check. You can't even check the Adams app no more. They got more. They getting that shade. So let's go back to the women. But he said, don't desire a woman for her beauty because she could be wicked at heart, snares and nets, try to trap you up. But, you know what I mean? Not you, but I'm talking about just in general. Okay. Go ahead, brother. You had a point?
Truthful, the whole man inside spiritually too, because especially if she's so-called single mom, they always have to over masculinize themselves, feeling they have to play both sides. But if a man is a single father, you don't see him over feminizing himself, acting like he's the mama and the daddy. He's just gonna be a father. That's exactly what it's gonna be. But a woman, because she found no place on this earth. Just like if you call yourself a god, she wants to call herself a goddess.
Yep.
If you call yourself a king, she wants to call herself a queen. She doesn't want to stand behind the man. She wants to stand right along with him.
Yeah, the Lord didn't make the woman to stand behind us. He didn't make the woman to stand under us. He didn't make the woman to stand in front of us or over us. He made her to stand beside us. That's why he called her a rib on the side. And they don't want to play that part. They want to be in front. They want to be over us. You know what I mean?
But they don't understand what it means to be beside us, though. And that's the point.
Right, it's supposed to be a sidekick. That's what it means, rib, sidekick. All right, simple term for rib. But let's keep going, man. All the way to 26. I have said, somebody reading Sirach.
Gone.
25.
Sirach chapter 25, verse 21.
Yep.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Right, because you got your own beauty, man. The Lord called us gods, man. We got to find out what that is. Right?
And stumble not at the beauty
Right,
of a woman.
Beauty and the Beast was really the other way around. We the beauty. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm being an asshole. All right, go ahead, man.
And desire her not for pleasure.
Right, don't just desire a woman for pleasure. You know what I mean? Especially in these times. Man, it's dangerous, man. Go ahead, brother.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Right, and they put us in a position to where we need to be, a lot of us need to be maintained. You know, you might lose your job. You need somebody to have your back. And in that moment, as soon as it's time for the woman to have your back, the attitude changed. You know, now you're not a man no more. You want 2 wives? Well, you got to provide for both of us. No. That was then. We're in captivity now. It also says a woman's supposed to be a virgin. So that deal off. You're going to take care of your damn self. I'm going to take care of me. And then when I need help, you're going to take care of me too. And then when I get on my feet, I'm going to help take care of her. You get what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a back and forth. But in this society, like, no, you got to do it. Nope. Bye-bye. Go ahead. There's too much pressure on a man in this society. If you ask a man to go hunt, yeah, we can do that. See that? But go play Esau's game in this casino, you know, just like Vegas. America is basically Vegas. You want to go play the, you know, go job into the game, man. Come on, show me you're a man. Like, fuck, all right, I got you.
You're going to crap out every time.
You're gonna crap out. Throw these dice. All right, snake eye.
It's rigged.
Snake eye.
Fuck. Come on, 7. Come on, 7.
Daddy need a new pair of shoes. Mama do too.
Crap out. All right, go ahead, brother.
Sirach chapter 25, verse 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage.
See, not all women, but a wicked woman. That's the point. You know what I mean? So if somebody takes this to offense, it's not talking about all Israelite women. It's talking about the wicked ones. Yep, no problem. It's talking about the wicked women. All right, go ahead.
Hey, Con, if I may add on too, hey, also from a spiritual standpoint too as well, man. A wicked woman dealing with these different philosophies, hey, it'll abate with the courage of a man. It'll have you sitting low and won't have you out here standing up boldly for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So therefore, you won't have any courage to get out here and portray what you believe in and present that as salvation to others, man.
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Because
true.
you don't have no courage, man.
That's right, man. You try telling your woman you want 2 wives. Woo! It's over. It's over. It's over. He felt like I got him in trouble just now. Got him in trouble?
See a man of the Lord. Listen, I don't want to stop.
All right, go ahead.
Make
Go ahead, brother.
maketh a heavy countenance.
Go ahead.
We just saw a heavy
Right.
countenance go by.
God, I'm about to
Yeah, we saw heavy countenance. But a wicked woman gonna do this, all right? Because the word woman means to serve or help me, you know? So if she ain't helping you meet God's duties or your duties in life, what do you got her for? For pleasure, for sex? You know? Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, let that be temporary. Don't trap yourself in that. You know what I mean? Go ahead, brother.
and a wounded heart.
Right, a woman like that, a wicked woman that's being used by the society, that has been activated against us. Those type of women, they just like the devil, seeking whom they can devour. Right? And they say what? And they'll leave you with a wounded mind, man. Wounded. You know? But the Lord heals all. We got the eye salve. We got the healing right here. All we got to do is dive into the scriptures and we'll be healed every time. Every time this world wounds us, we run back and get patched up. And we come back stronger. And they're like, God damn. Send more demons, we got to get them. You know what I mean?
Some of the best ones we got.
Right. That's why they'll bother you on the job. That's why out of nowhere people, apartment people might mess with them. Or somebody on the street just something stupid. Or the woman just start tripping. If my woman tripping, I don't snap on her. I pray to the Most High to fix her mind. That's how much faith I got. Like today. And you know what I mean? And later on that day, the attitude will change. You know, my wife don't really have attitude, but you know what I'm saying for the point. Go ahead, brother. Keep reading, bro.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands.
That's what Kevin Samuels was trying to say. Kevin Samuels was trying to preach that right there. You know Kevin Samuels? He was teaching that the woman supposed to not be the career woman, but they should try to help their man. And they should go back to the man that they had children with. And he was telling them they decrease their value by being with multiple men. Just like a car once it leaves off the lot. You know? Go ahead. So that woman's supposed to help, man. Help, but they can't. See, the beautiful part is we don't need their help for this. We don't need it. We're the women that are making garments. We see the comments. You know, Shalom, King. Like this, King. Where the garments at? You know, and stuff like that. You know, offer some type of help, some type of service. When you meet a woman, she should offer you some type of service besides the other service. And we don't mind either one. But one should be temporary. All right? Oh, you're going to do that, you getting hired for part-time. It's my full-time right here. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
See that? So through her, we all died. All right? And this is a feminist society right now. And who's running it? Eve. Women's Lib. Eve running it, man. They're giving them all kind of high-class jobs. Look at the music. Jake doing the music for Eve, the stuff they like. You know, the households, the women got all the help with the police and the government. Man, they set them up nice. They don't need us. If they killed us all, the women be like, what we really need them for? They were just donors. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Over to 26.
Give the water, verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Right, so they took my page down for they took the whole page down for that scripture right there.
Damn.
The gather abroad one. I did that lesson, the gather women, that one. And yeah, so give her no passage. So if a woman disrespects you, yeah, you can be patient, you know what I mean? But if she start giving you ultimatums, you're gonna do this or do that, you might as well divorce her and send her her way. You know, it's all of us, not just, you know, it's all of us. All right, that was it.
One more. Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her,
There's the point.
cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go.
See that? We don't need to give nobody no bills of no divorce anymore, but you just cut her off from your flesh. Because once you have sex with a woman, that becomes part of your flesh. You know what I mean? So you cut her off physically, and you pull away from her. It might be on your mind, but you cut away from her. You know what I mean? If any woman start going, even our mothers, our aunts, anybody, all right? But we desire them not just because of their beauty, like, you know, it's a beautiful person. This woman, beautiful. She got, well, girl, you must have fell out the sky. Yeah, she done crawled out of the goddamn ground.
She fell out the sky like Satan did.
Like Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right, go ahead.
We got Ecclesiastes 7.
It don't matter. Go ahead.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and 27. It says,
Yeah, go
behold,
to
this...
26.
Huh?
Well, 27. I go to 26. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all these I found not. Meaning, what wise? Out of 1,000 men, he found. Out of 1,000 men, he found one that was wise, but out of 1,000 women, he found none. And he said he could continue that search, and he would not find any.
Stop that 1,000. All right,
Ain't no hope.
Well, now you keep going. 1,000 women, man. You know what I mean? But hey, you got Juanita buying them all these damn preachers nowadays. But let's keep going. Oh, the 26. That was it.
Come on, me?
Yeah, Isaiah 31, Isaiah 32 and 1.
Yeah, we done with the rock.
Right, man. So you know, you can call yourself a god, but a lot of these women today aren't in a position to be called goddesses. You know what I mean? At all. In the kingdom, the Lord gonna take away their burning and their beauty. You know, take away their burning and give them beauty. You know what I mean? Beauty for ashes. So now we got some good women that's in the truth. We ain't talking about them. We're talking about the wicked ones. You know, there's more that are not in the truth than there is in the truth. That's right. So they're gonna be used for childbearing in the kingdom. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 32 and 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment.
Right. He recording this too, but it's cool.
Go on.
And the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest.
Where you at?
Isaiah 32 and 2.
All right. Go to 1. You want the 1?
It's Isaiah 32 and 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness.
That's right, man. So it's prophesied that king is who? Yahushua. He's going to reign someday in righteousness. Esau is reigning and ruling. To reign means to gain. Yep, to reign means to gain the kingdom. Like the taking of it, the fighting for it, slaying the dragons. You know? And then you indulge by sitting down and eating of the fruits of your labor. All right? So when Yahushua shows up, he's reigning in the kingdom for 1,000 years. And then we're gonna be able to chill. And Esau gonna be erased off the earth. It's gonna be a nuisance just to see them damn devils.
It says, and princes shall rule in judgment.
Right, so and we're gonna rule in judgment. See, this is what we gotta know. The Lord said we're gods, meaning powers, man. And he said we're gonna rule in judgment someday. Go ahead, giving out judgments upon the earth, judges on the earth. He said, be instructed now, ye judges of the earth. So when you walking around, just know that. You know, go ahead.
Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Right, this ain't gonna protect her from the wind. Not even from afar. Go ahead.
And they cover from the tempest.
Right. And a covert from the tempest. You know, that's why these women make these choices. Because of what they've been taught about us, by the oppressor. You know, they've been taught that we're nobody, but we really the kings and the gods of this earth, and we about to rule. You get what I'm saying? All right, so touche.
Touche.
As rivers of water in a dry place,
Right, so you talk about making all these goddamn faces. Go ahead, bro.
as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Right, so we're gonna be not him. We're gonna be. I thought he had his middle finger up. We're gonna be. We're gonna be like a rock in a weary land, a shadow from the sun, man. All right.
Verse 3.
They're gonna run to us when that time comes. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 32:3. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken.
That's right. So that's what. That's talking about people that hear us in that day. Yeah, you're gonna listen now, ain't you? God. I'm pointing down because that's what they're gonna be. I'm picturing me. You're gonna listen now, ain't you, boy? You know, they see you with that power. They're listening. That's part of it. That's part of the prophecy. See, right now we're teaching. They're gonna pull in the elect, the teachers, there's some of the elect. But when the Lord raises up those men and give them power, it's gonna be like when Peter walked by and said, "The name of Yahweh is all I have to give you," and he started doing miracles, and that helped people believe too. See that? So the Lord want to save us. So He's gonna give all the proof to boost our faith in that day. He's gonna give His men that power, and then we tell this is from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they're gonna listen. You know, not everybody, but you know the ones that listen, they're gonna have. Go ahead. So they might not believe today, but in that day, He said that people shall be willing in the day of that power. Oh, come. Go ahead, brother. Okay. Interjection. Go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 110 and verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth.
There you go. See, the Most High promised this to Yahushua, that as the morning, you wake up in the morning, you see the dew upon the ground, you don't know how it got there. You know, it's just there. So the Most High, Yahushua knows how we got here. But the Lord, the Most High promised him that He's going to have an army waiting for him on this earth at the morning, meaning at the peak of His kingdom. That righteous kingdom, Yahushua reigning in righteousness. When that sun starts to peak, meaning the kingdom, the army of the Yahushua is going to be ready on this earth. Revelation 7 is going to be complete. So we close to that time, man. You know? Go ahead. That was it? All right. Somebody grab Psalms 82. No, Micah 7 and 10. Right. Go ahead, brother.
This is Micah.
Oh, my bad. Let me bring this up.
Chapter 13 and verse 11.
Yep.
And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease,
man.
and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So when the Lord bring that destruction, that's when that standard will be lifted, man. And those who bear the Urim and the Thummim, the doctrine and truth, all right, got that hedge of protection around them, those will be the men, you know.
Right, man. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be doubtful. Don't be doubtful, man. You know, there's so many distractions out here in this world that can pull you away so quick. And you know, so my dad used to tell me, man, that's why we got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You gotta do more listening instead of talking. Swift to hear, slow to speak, man. All right. Somebody got that?
Micah,
Micah.
This is Micah.
Right. So thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. And go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
See that? Just like that woman was an enemy to that brother I was talking about, named Smart or whatever. He was explaining how the Willie Lynch system used the so-called black woman and even the Native American woman, you know, with the alcoholism, and the Puerto Rican woman, and so on and so on. All these women, mainly the top tribes. You know, they want to take down the top tribes because if you get the top tribes to go off, the rest of them will go off. All right? They're tied. The northern kingdom is tied to Ephraim, just like the southern kingdom is tied to Judah. You see that? So when we go off, the rest of the nation go off. All right. And especially Levi, they went off. That was with the priest. I'm about to say ministers, but priests. All right. Go ahead, brother. Read that again from top.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10.
Right. So Eve, the enemy of Adam, you know, this woman here. All right. The wicked, if they're in their wicked mindset. Okay. All right. Not a good woman, but I'm talking about the wicked one. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. It says, then she, that is mine enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
See that? The shame gonna cover these women that treated us like trash. You know, that treated us the same way the Caucasian man did. Shame gonna cover them. All right, the same way Esau did. Go ahead.
Which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy God?
It's basically saying, where's your power? They walk by us. They're like, who y'all? Where's your power at? You know, where's your God at? We see where Esau's power is at. They got guns, military. You know, they got the earth. They got the earth. Go ahead, brother.
It says, mine eyes shall behold her, now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Right, because right now, a lot of these women, they serving Satan. And they say they see that power. They looking at us like, where your God at? Well, our God is out in the heaven. His name is Yahweh, not no Jesus. And he don't look like no Caucasian demon. All right? He's not a member of that society. You know, Hellboy society. We said that because the devil was trying to mock us down there. You can catch everything. Right, man. All right, yeah, man. She probably was one of them people throwing rocks at our people in the civil rights movement. Damn, demon. Right, brother.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions.
Right, that word stick just means plank or board. And that's what we did. We did exactly what the Lord told us to do. Write it on here, bring them together now. Because we were separated. All right? 971 BC. There was a separation that happened between Judah and Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom. After Solomon. Go ahead, brother.
Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions.
Yep.
And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thy hand.
Whoa, look, in my hand. On one plank. So the Lord prophesied us doing this right here. Go ahead.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, I will make the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in thy hand, in my hand.
Right.
And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thy hand before their eyes.
There you go, man. All right. And that was going to help wake our people up in these times, man. All right. It was pointing to this.
Just line up with Obadiah 1 and 18. All right. After that 1,000 years, how Esau going to be eradicated off of the face of the earth by those two sticks, the northern kingdom and southern kingdom. All right. Judah and Israel.
That's
Obadiah
right.
1 and 18.
So that's the Lord bringing us back to our old ways. The ways of old, bringing us back together. You know, bringing us back to our power, putting us back into His hand again. You know.
He chased Lucifer off the earth.
Yep. Chase him down to the hole first. You know, chase him into the cave and then off the damn surface of the earth. I can't imagine that. You can't imagine going to the suburbs and none of them there.
Well, at that time, suburbs gonna be ours.
They're gonna be ours.
Yeah, it's gonna be ours. They're gonna
Is there going to be suburbs?
Yeah.
Everything's
Everything's
suburbs.
suburbs. Yeah, because remember the Lord built suburbs for the Levites. So it's like suburbs would mean like a separate area to live. So everywhere we live gonna be the suburbs, man. But we're gonna start in Jerusalem, in Israel, and we're gonna branch off from there. Once Israel is being built up to what Yahushua envisioned it, and He envisioned it through our minds. what you can picture in your heart, what you would want the kingdom to be or glory to be, he's gonna do it according to your heart. So he already seeing things through us, you know what I mean? And he's gonna use that to build his kingdom up. All right? The same way King Solomon built the throne. So go ahead, what the hell was that? Oh, that was just damn demon, man. It's irritating, man. You catch it, bro. You catch everything. People at home, they want to see what we're looking at. Okay, look at Ecclesiastes 7:26. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living power. And I bring that out just because, hey, right now, they calling us by bywords and all and these things, but it's gonna be it ain't gonna be able to be refused when Yahweh Shema Shai appear and he calling his people. It ain't gonna be no I thought it was the JOOs or whoever like that. No, it's gonna be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled bird.
Right, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Yep. Where was you at?
Ecclesiastes 7:26.
Yeah, come on, you just brought it up, man. All right, so what? One more time? I was gone, man.
Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
Right, so that's worse than death. Death is more rest in that. Because at least the spirit goes back to the Father and the soul is at rest. But to have a woman that's bitter or wicked, man, that's a lifetime of destruction. You know?
That'd be like Samson's woman.
Worse than that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, Samson, she did sleep with somebody. She did have pop. They sold her to the Africans. Nah, but this is intentional. I'm talking about the mindset of a lot of women today. You know, it's worse than death. Worse than the Lord letting us know something right there. Death is not that bad.
You go back to the Father.
Yeah. So he's saying it's worse than that living on this earth. But why? Because this is hell. All right? A woman whose heart, her mind is set up against us in snares and nets, trapping us. Because who controlling those nets again earlier? Esau. Right?
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 13. It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Hey, so come on, man. Give me any plague but the plagueness of the heart. All right, dealing with the women. Hey, like it says, it's constant traps and snares, man. Hey, shit. One day.
The wicked woman.
Hey, come on, it's like a wicked woman. Yeah, come on.
That way you two can't get us.
Hey, come on, man. So, hey, with a wicked woman, it's always going to be traps and snares. Oh, yeah, you want to do this or that. Well, you ain't going to be able to see your son or whatever the case may be. It's always some BS within the milk that they trying to stir up, man. You know? But, hey, that's why, hey, through woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we should all die, man. So that's why we got to take the perfect woman for us, which is Sophia, man. All right? Hey, that way no man should want her mate. We're not going to be worried about any other woman. We're going to constantly be indulged, hey, between the breast of Sophia, man.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse.
Right, and this not like woman bashing. It ain't that. We're
22.
talking about the wicked one.
And this is the wicked woman. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. That's the balance. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman cometh shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. So it's all about just coming into the guidance and the stewardship of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That should be the foundation of man beginning, all right? And if man was to join himself with woman, all right, a helpmate, it's still got to be on that same foundation, man, the same ground.
Right. Look at all these dudes that's getting sexy reds pregnant, passing her around right now. You see that? She trapping. You know, so there was a wicked men, people like Drake and the other, you know.
And marriage.
What's her name? Nicki Minaj. What's the other one name? Puerto Rican girl.
Carter B.
Cardi
Yeah.
B. Come on, man. They wicked.
They put a lot of these women out for these cats that are I said they put a lot of these women out, you know, for these simps out here pretty much that stumble at a woman's beauty, like we brought out earlier. That's why they keep dropping these wicked women, you know, because they're gonna lead a lot of these brothers astray through different through the words of their music, okay? But then you delve deeper into who they are. They got different followings. Beyonce got a whole church, you know, so different doctrines.
Right, man.
So, yeah.
Con.
Before that, they had
Church of- the
women
Church
that
of
wasn't
B.
even in the music industry. She would just prey on individual in the music industry like that. Who was what's her name? Cat Stacks. She would get all the niggas in the music industry, man, like and putting pictures of them out there doing crazy stuff, like setting them up on crazy stuff. So it's like you know, the whole facade of like oh model bitch, bad bitch, all that kind of stuff. That's what they try to run for. That's what they try to teach the mind of our people to run after. But that's why the scriptures say don't desire a woman for her beauty, man.
Right, 'cause that wicked woman gonna be giving it unto that wicked man, because that's what they're gonna choose. You see, their choices off. You know, I want that. Look at that woman. Look at that queen right there.
It deteriorates the minds of the little girls, having them to grow up to be wicked women, and it deteriorates the mind of the men, because now the men are going to have to change their ways to appease the women. Con.
That's because it's that happy wife, happy life syndrome. That's bullshit.
Con.
That's bullshit. How you make a wicked woman happy? You gotta give her the thing that's most precious to you, your mind. Yeah. Which will cause you to be wicked right along with her. Well, she gonna conform you. Look at Solomon at the end, right? He got turned into witchcraft dealing with a woman.
Yeah, they said he did that when he became weak too. In the old days when he was weak-minded, that's when he started giving in. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4. It says, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is rottenness in his bones.
Right, so certain brothers, you know, you'll be proud that you got a cool woman. You know what I mean? But if you got a wicked woman, you need to acknowledge that, man. Keep it real with yourself. And it say, may it please the Most High to escape her, because you're in a trap. You're in a snare. Go ahead, make something on your point.
But it say a virtuous woman, a righteous woman, a good woman. She's a crown to a man. And like I said, like the elder was saying, if you got a woman and she's cool and she's according to your mind, okay, cool. That's a crown. That's a benefit. But it says she that maketh ashamed. She's like as rottenness to his bones, the one that's just gonna disrespect him, make him ashamed, come against him the wrong way, and all these various things like that. That's rottenness to a man's bones. I mean, it makes him weak. It makes him not be able to be the man as the Lord want him to be.
Right.
So the virtuous woman, there are women out here that are virtuous, but right now the virtuous woman that's guaranteed is Sophia, the wisdom,
Right.
truth.
You meet a woman, man, you feel like you could jump to the stars, man. When she finally digging you, you know what I mean? And they know that. They know that, man. But we gotta have that same energy for this truth. And still jump to the stars, man. You know, shoot for the moon, you'll be amongst the stars. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 40, and verse 19. Children in the building of a city continue a man's name, but a blameless wife is counted above them both. And I just brought that out to back up the argument. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful feeling to have children that carry your name in a town that's built after your name. But a blameless woman is above those both, man.
Yep.
Because you can have children with a wicked woman. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just like the scripture says, you have that virtuous woman. You know what I'm saying? Just like the brother in the car said, that is a crown upon your head, man.
Yep.
Like what was the woman? She was so beautiful to look upon. Like when she walked past, they would stop going to war just to see her walk past. And when her husband died, she didn't marry anybody else. She stayed true to her husband, man. There's not women like that anymore on this earth. Well, there might be some out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I can't speak for all women.
I don't know if she was real, but it was an ID.
But yeah, man. But it's like the scripture say, "He that finds a wife finds a good thing." But you gotta a women. See, here's the thing: women don't know how to be women anymore, and men don't know how to be men.
I'm about to say, women aren't teaching girls to be wives.
Right. Put it this way: there's no women. There's very few women out here, but it's a bunch of females.
Gone. A bunch of girls.
Females.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Gone.
All right, let's get back to the precept, y'all. 1 Peter 3:1. All right, because in that day, that's when they'll see who we truly are. You can tell a person until they get blue in the face that you're a king. I'm a this. I'm strong. I'm all that. I hope I put them going that tire. But I'm king. I'm strong. I'm a prince. I'm a rule one day. They ain't hearing that. You know, certain ones are. If they sincere, they'll know. They'll believe. Because that individual, that woman has a relationship with the Most High. And the Lord is dealing with that woman, you know what I mean? If they can understand you and believe you, that means the Lord is dealing with that woman.
You won't have to tell her who you are. She'll know. She'll see it.
She'll see it, yep. The Lord give her eyes to see it, ears to hear it.
This is 1 Peter 3:1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husband, that if any obey not the word, they also may be without the word, be won by the conversation of the wives.
Right. So yeah, you might have a woman, especially if you get online, you see a lot of women with the hair wraps and all that. Well, what are they doing? You know, they're supposed to be serving a man. Or being quiet. They're not supposed to be teaching, unless they're teaching women, you know, teaching children. But if a man going off and he's in the world, the woman can still believe in being the truth. But she's not supposed to leave that man and go find another man. That's still adultery. That's what IUIC teaches. She got to remain with that man unless he leave her. You know what I'm saying? She can't just leave. All right? That's still adultery. So she's supposed to try to help. Or if you got a woman if you're in the truth and your woman's in the truth, and she's like, you going off or you doing this, she's supposed to deal with you with chaste conversation, meaning watching how she talks to you. Not because we're gonna beat the hell out of her, but because she should fear the Most High. All right? She's like, what the hell? That's Sasquatch. Sasquatch right there. You can't
Might break the camera.
she done choked a couple people out.
All right, verse 2. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting of the hair and of wearing of gold.
We need a sign with this.
Or of putting on of apparel.
Right, because some visuals should already pop in your mind. The blonde hair, the weave, the jewels,
Plaiting of hair.
the plaiting of the hair, all of that. That's not godly. Yeah, I'm a god. I'm a goddess. You know? Go ahead. He says, let it not be that, but let it be the what? The inward
Verse
man.
4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, in that which is no corruption, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit.
See that? So, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit. Who you know got a meek and quiet spirit? Yahushua. So he said, let it be the hidden man of the heart. So let it be Yahushua within the woman. You feel me? Let that woman, the woman supposed to show forth that meekness like Yahushua. All right? Show that Yahushua is dealing with it. Show that off. But don't show off the jewels and the money thinking that gain is godly, like they do in these churches. You know what I mean? So you started becoming an Israelite. That's why you lost your job. You believe in that Bible stuff. You need to go to church and get your degree. You know what I'm saying? That's what they'll say. All right. So, where was you at?
Verse 5.
All the way to 6.
Verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also who trusted in Yahweh adorned themselves.
The old past.
It says, adorn themselves being in subjection unto their own husband, Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
Right. So these women, man, this is what they need to hear right here. You know, not becoming a bad bee or a boss bitch. You know what I mean? Instead, they, huh? Keep turning. That's right. No, you alright, bro. Don't worry about it. I was saying him, like, he was talking. Yeah, he wasn't even looking that direction. I hear you, bro. I'm a wicked woman like that. And it feels good, right? You got it. But it teaches you to indulge. It teaches you to hear your own footsteps when you're walking. It teaches you to breathe. Yep. And realize that, you know, yeah, being present. That's one of the main things we can ask for, is to be present. That's when you've arrived, when you're present. All right? So we could be thinking about, we could be numb to the present and be so focused on the future or the past and not even be living in the present. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta learn to be focused in the present and prepare for the future. You know what I mean? And let go of the past. So learn from the past. But live in the present. Breathing. What you smell right now. You see what I'm saying? What you hearing? Are you just hearing me? Do you hear the birds too? You get what I'm saying? Do you feel the ground under your feet? So when we lose sight of that, something ain't right. All right? Yeah, come on.
This is Jeremiah 6:16. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths."
There you go. All right, so even the women of old times would Sarah called Abraham Lord. And also Abraham had another one. He had a concubine. What was her name? Hagar? Hagar, right? All right, so he had multiple wives. And she was calling him Lord. But do the men of our nation deserve to be called Lord right now? No, not in the mental state. That's why I was going to rebuke that guy calling himself smart too. See, he's smart in his world. He'd make a lot of sense dealing with the order, you know. But he's not searching for the old paths. You know, like people like Sarah, he's not using those examples. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find.
Right, so having the man over the woman, that's a good way. That's the good way, man. All right? And following Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that's the good way. And this right here, this is the good way. Go ahead.
And ye shall find rest for your souls, but they said, we will not walk therein.
Right, so 2/3 not trying to walk in the old path. They want to walk in the new path. What they say on Mandalorian?
This is the way.
This is the way. They don't want that. All right? Instead, they want to be Decepticons and Transformers. So let's keep going, man. Zephaniah 1:14, all the way to 18. We got like 3 more precepts. We'll wrap that topic up. If not.
Let me pull out a scroll.
We said Zephaniah 1:14.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly."
So yeah, so where should our spirit be at? We should be in rejoicing. You know, not out clubbing and you know, not having our head down or doubting. You know what I mean? Not going through woman issues and all that mess. We should be focused and waiting on our Lord to return. All right, go ahead.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yeah, the mighty man gonna cry bitterly. Let me get that. The martial law, Babak Rashad. Yep, the mighty man. All right, everybody's acting tough right now out in the streets. They mighty men. All the police, they mighty men. All the rich people, men, you know, super rich or whatever in the society. Rick Ross and all, they mighty. They're gonna cry here bitterly because of the choices they made in life. Yeah, so what you got money, that ain't the issue. This is about the gods they serving idols, man. And the witchcraft and the murder and stuff they pushing on our society. You know, I was about to call into the radio station the other day. I was like, man, we should go out in front of the radio station to teach. and rebuke the hell out of their ass. And teach out there all day. You know, because I get in the car, all you hear is kill this. Who want to smoke with me? Who want to smoke with me? Nah, kill this nigga. Who want to smoke? Who the hell is that dude? That's him, right?
He got his brother on video going in somebody's house in St. John County, knocking on the door and shooting through the door.
Yeah.
They got him on video doing that shit.
That shit was weird. That shit was gone.
But it's just that mindset.
Gone.
North Carolina, too.
Yeah, man. It's just that mindset of killing. You know? And then after that song, another killing song. And then after that, they got another song, Glorilla, a woman named after Gorilla. You know what I'm saying?
And just to add on to that, like you can tell, like that specific person, she like kind of like she looked like Meek, like a church goer girl.
Her name-
like
her-
she was growing up like that.
Her name Gloria Hallelujah.
Right.
Yeah, she actually,
Really?
she actually know a little bit.
You can
She
tell.
she
know.
do.
I seen an interview. She know a little bit.
Yeah, her last name Hallelujah or something, or a middle name or something
Yeah,
like
her
that.
middle name, yeah.
So I heard that from a woman, but you know, how them women talk, you know,
He wanted was me.
talking about having, talking about intimacy and like,
He gonna need me to pull my hair.
You know what I'm talking about? It was on the radio. That just scared me, man. I be clicking that off.
But I thought it was a dude till I seen it.
Yeah, what's the other one? Dude, like, book. I was like, yo, this dude talking about sex. What happened to Marvin Gaye? What happened to?
Let's get it on.
And also to add on to that point, speaking of that song, one of the artists of that song, 21 Savage, made a post saying, "Hey, it's not an era to make R&B and love music no more, cause who we gonna make it for? The women aren't women no more." He was like, "Hey,
I agree.
Hey, Con," he was like, "They tough ass dudes, pretty much, man."
I agree with that part. But I'm just saying, you know, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want to have a heart attack doing book. That's too much work.
Right. Like,
I mean,
back in my days, coming up in the 90s, we played Jodeci and, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, Shy and shit like that. But shit, you get intimate with a woman nowadays, they want you to put on like Lil Boosie. Like, they want you to put on
I'm scared, man.
Like for
I'm
real,
scared,
bro.
bro.
They don't want to be like, they want to turn up. Like that's the scenery, that's the vibe they want. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more candles and incense burning, man.
But
Papa J, give me some lean and some goddamn.
Disassociate.
For
Hey,
real, it's like downtown, like straight up, bro.
Downtown.
hey, and the word is they want to disassociate.
Yeah. The thing is, man, these radio stations,
When they
you
wicked
know,
ass.
and they get paid to push those artists. And like that's what we hear all day in the community, but ain't nobody out there protesting the radio station.
Nothing came out of it, you know.
Yeah.
No man shall buy thee, no man shall save thee.
Yeah, come on, brother.
Because you used to have people up going on radio stations because you got, you know, independent artists and stuff like that and
That's
different arts.
That's right.
But they can't get on. They don't get seen. Just
They
like
get
the
blocked
prophets,
out.
Just like the word.
That's
the
right.
Truth. We get
What's that
shadow
called?
banned.
Shadow ban.
Hey, Con, too, it used to be like the older generation. Oh, y'all young bloods, y'all listen to all this crazy music. They the ones listening to it now to themselves, man. Shit, they down with the cause, man. They down trying to get down with the youngins, you know. Hey, hey, so Con, man. Hey, so therefore if nobody ain't gonna do it, who gonna do it, man? That's why the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua raised up men around the four corners of the earth to be able to stand up against this wickedness, man.
Right, man. All right. That's how I run a rap songs right there. Where we at? Zephaniah, we done? Zephaniah?
Verse 15.
Yep, all the way to 18.
It says, Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and the alarm against the fit cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon man that they shall walk like blind man, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung.
They ain't gonna have no answers like Saul didn't have no answers. They're gonna be looking for answers from the Most High, from God. There's gonna be a cry for wine in the street, and they ain't gonna have no answers. The Lord gonna leave them out there stuck. He's gonna say, turn you to the guys which you was serving.
That woman.
Yeah, the woman too. Yeah.
Verse
Yep.
18.
Huh? They're gonna say, go to the money. Yep. Yeah. Let your money save you.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in that day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For ye shall make even of speedy riddance. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of them that dwell in the land.
Ooh, speedy riddance. It's gonna be quick. That's why he said 1 hour. This place gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. He gonna make a speedy riddance of all of them. He tired of it. You know what I mean? The Most High ain't emotional like Jake is. They'll tolerate that mess from a woman. You know, from their family and stuff like that. You know, but the Lord like, nah, I'm cutting this off. Yeah. Yes, go ahead, brother.
This is Joel chapter 3.
What's up, man? Hey, Charlie. Oh, ain't
Joel chapter 3, verse 19.
Charlie, is that you?
It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. For the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. And just to touch on the point where the Lord, when Zechariah was bringing out how the Lord is going to judge this place and destroy this place, and the policies and the things that Edom came up with.
Yeah, man.
It says it's going to be a desolation. Egypt is just bondage. This is our place of bondage, so this place is going to be a desolation as well. And it says, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, meaning there ain't going to be nothing left of Edom. When the Lord touched down, ain't going to be nothing standing of Edom.
Oh yeah, this place.
God, this place, and it says,
yeah, this is greater than Edom.
God, it says, for the violence against the children of Judah. They're talking about the children of Israel. And it says, because what? They have shed innocent blood in this land. And Esau has shed our blood in this land for countless hundreds of years.
Yep.
So it's going to be a reckoning for that.
Yep.
And all your policies.
That's right, man. All right, where was that? At second episode 16 to 21. We was done with that over the 18? Come on, brother. Let's go to second episode 16 to 21. Good point, bro.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
See, that's why a lot of these women calling themselves goddesses. Because this society is nurturing them, into being the harlots. That's why it said mother of harlots. All right. So what it say? Goods are so good cheap. They can get everything cheap. Get the hair. Get the job now. They got the internet. They get on the internet. They ain't gotta have talent. They just turn to the side and do some type of fish face or show their butt. Or they do some type of do it till they shake it. What they was doing. Snapping and whatever the fuck that was. They ain't gotta have talent. That's why if a woman's on my feed, if she ain't got no talent, I delete it. If she's showing some type of talent like cooking, violin, crocheting, I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like pottery or some shit.
Yeah, but they get on there put their damn ass in the screen.
To be honest with you, may I make a remark? When female dogs are in heat and they run across a male dog, they turn their butt around to them.
Yeah.
So just in in reference to what the elder just said, like they do every woman that's got a little bit of something back there. If you look on social media, they take a lot of booty pictures. They always stick their backside of their body towards the camera, and it's like, that's all you got to offer?
That's it. That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why.
And it's like when I see it, I think about it, I'm like, don't nothing nutritious come out that part of your body. You know what I'm saying? So why would you offer that first?
The trend that's been going on too. They've been bragging about how good their sex is, or how good they do this in bed, or how good they do this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of showing a man they real talent, they can cook, can you clean, can you take care of my kids when I'm not home? You know what I'm saying? It's all about sex nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They don't trick their mind into believing those regular things is too much.
That's right, brother. Yeah. And
if you think about it, the women back in the days that did all that, shit, they knew what to do in the bedroom too. Shit, grandmother, great grandma had 17 kids, so they knew what the hell was going on.
But they kept it private.
That's the trend. They making that their only attribute instead of everything else that comes within a woman.
Yeah, and the man got to be stuck with that the rest of his life. No, that's why you say you're supposed to have multiple.
Then, now when they get older and stuff, and gravity start taking hold, and she can't cook. You know what I'm saying? Now what you got?
And the man
You got a
still
whole ass
thriving.
thought.
And the man is 40, 50, he's still thriving.
Right.
You know, and the woman at 40, they usually can't have children no more. You know, or sometimes.
40 and 60.
No, I'm talking about the women. So the women at 40, it's hard for them to bear seed, carry the seed, a healthy seed. And then at 50 or 60, they go through that, 70, whatever age, they go to menopause. But the men, yeah, that's okay. But the men, they may have the dysfunction, but it's herbs that can help with that. But we usually thriving.
David, they got a young damsel.
Come on, man. At his old age. So that's why it's good to have multiple wives. They say one is too close to none.
Hey, Apostle Ricard went into a lesson some time ago, basically saying, hey.
Oh yeah, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. La Familia. That's right. Jesu Cristo no Blanco. El nombre es Yahushua. Right? How you say father?
El padre se llama Yahweh y el hijo se llama Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Y no son blancos con pelos rubios, ¿no?
No, ellos salen
This is Spanish. And this is Spanish.
¿De dónde tú
Well,
eres?
Jesus, I'm from Guatemala, but Jesus, they said that he was dark
That's skin.
and,
Speaks English,
and
okay.
bushy hair.
That's right.
Woody hair.
Don't point at me. I'm a bad example. Here you go.
Well,
Right there.
Woody hair.
Thank you.
What religion is
Look, there you go, right there. Look.
Exactly what religion.
How did you know?
This is your biblical name.
Yeah, we come from them,
And
from him.
this is done, but
That is so
right.
weird. I was just reading on that. I have
that's the Lord calling you.
a brochure,
Uh-huh.
and I had all of that. I said, so we all family.
We
We all
not all.
the same as from Jesus. I mean,
Adam.
I'm talking about the 12
12 tribes.
tribes. Yeah, we all
Okay.
We all family.
descended from them. Yeah.
Right.
That's right. So guess what? We descended from them. We got put in slavery. Got our names changed, right? They changed our names to this. Negroes, right? But we were originally called Judah. What? No, you got to answer your call. But the one they call Jesus, his real name is Yahushua.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody got a flyer. He about to give you another pamphlet. And you can take that with you home.
Yeah,
and put it on YouTube.
and the picture is a black person's picture with beard and
White woolly
hair.
bear.
Right.
And that's what it says in the Bible. We ain't gonna talk your head
Yes.
off because I know you gotta take that call. Go ahead. You got it? Somebody got it?
Oh, no.
Read this and break it down.
Let me just,
Take your call. Take your call. Go ahead. Read it for the camera.
Hello?
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right. So we all come from Adam. Yeah, we all family called the human race, but race goes into Raza, which means head. So who is our patriarch? Everybody has a patriarch. All right, and the Lord chose direct bloodlines from Adam, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right, yo, go ahead, brother.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Right, see, the Lord really made the world for our sakes, man. Once again, but He said, spittle. Yep, go ahead.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
See that? Yeah, you know, they like spit. You know, so the Lord don't like spit. Once you spit, you want to leave it there. You know what I mean? So the Lord said, what? Read that again, brother. Now check this one out. We all come from Adam, right? The Adamites, which means the ground or people. It was more than one person, but that's a whole nother topic. But Adam, we come from Adam, who was dark skinned, just like the ground. Go ahead.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, starting at verse 54.
Right, we're all family, the human race. But check this out. Go ahead.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Woo! Deuteronomy 7:6. So that now, that's the point. He chose a group of people. He chose us. How did he choose us? He left the other people in wickedness, and he chose us to give the laws to with Moses. Go ahead, bring it up closer to him. Go ahead, brother.
It is so weird. I just read on that.
You're getting called because you know destruction is at the door. All right?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
go ahead. Keep reading. Check this out before you leave. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy,
Oh, you got both of them. Go ahead, yeah.
chapter 7 and verse 6.
Yep.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We're holy.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we're above all people on the earth. But right now, we're on the bottom. You know, not on the bottom, some of us.
Because people put us there.
They put us there. You see that? But who put us there? The Most High did. He said, since y'all ain't listen to my laws, we ain't keep his laws, I'm going to send you in slavery. That's in Deuteronomy 28. You can read it when you get home. He said he's going to put us in slavery for a certain amount of years, and then we're going to come out of that slavery. But not all of us. Like sands of a sea, he's going to grab up with one handful. And the rest of them are going to be destroyed.
So do you believe in the rapture?
Not the word rapture, because you can't find that in the
No, you
Bible.
cannot find that in the Bible. Yeah.
So what he says is,
that he's gonna live us up, catch us up in the air.
right here, chariots. You've been hearing them talk about it lately. UFOs.
Trying to turn us against them.
UFOs don't have green aliens unless you believe that. They have angels of Yahweh in them. Yahweh. And a son named Yahushua, not Jesus. Jesus means Hail Zeus. But that's how the angels look in the Bible. That's who's coming. That's who's out there. There's a whole army out there, the army of heaven.
Do you think like what says in the Bible
Revelation
that
1:7.
I never remembered but the one that was talking to the remember he was
Gabriel.
no
Uriel?
he was
Raphael?
he was coming and there was somebody trying to read the Bible and he asked him, what are you reading? I said,
Oh,
okay.
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian eunuch.
Who understood this? And
That was
he
Israelite.
disappeared. Yeah, but he disappeared.
Philip. Philip. That was Philip. But check this out. That was the angel. That was us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's where we come from. That's in our bloodline. But the Lord took that type of power away from us. You see that? That wasn't no angel. That was a regular brother. And the angel just made him disappear.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The angel made him disappear.
Made him
That's what I'm
disappear.
saying. Yeah,
So-
no, I don't think he disappeared himself.
Right,
but
no.
He was taken. And Elijah
Elijah
was
yeah,
taken
yeah.
up too.
Taken up.
And
Ezekiel. The wheel of Ezekiel.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, well, that one's a whole long topic. Let me get the precepts. Go ahead.
This Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
See that? That's about to happen. Go ahead. Revelation 1:7.
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. And it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him.
See, we coming with clouds. Those clouds are chariots. The same cloud that led us out of Egypt. It was a cloud by day, meaning a covering, and a fire by night. It was the lights at night. That's what led us out of Egypt. All right. What was the other precept I asked for real quick? Deuteronomy 7:6, and we're still finishing up. Yeah. Go ahead, real quick. Yeah, Adam.
Back at the book of 2nd Esdras,
Let's get back to the point now.
chapter 6 and verse 54.
Right, you could be one of the elect women to be delivered from the coming destruction.
And after these, Adam
I
also,
believe it so far.
Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all,
Right.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, so he got all these nations. We got more than this on the earth, but all these nations, but he chose this nation. And this is what we would call before we came here in slavery. Yah, Shar, meaning prince, princess, which would be Shara. Yah, Shar, Allah, meaning he, prince, power. So we are princes and princesses when we have our power with us. See, the Lord did away with us. So we had no power, so we went in slavery. See that? Go ahead.
All these have I spoken before you, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Right, but go ahead.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
All those nations and these guys. But they're ruling the world right now. But he said they're nothing to him. Go ahead.
But be like unto spittle.
So they're like spit. So when we say, yeah, we all one people, no. It's the human race, but the Lord chose one. Go ahead.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
See that? And when the Lord came down here, and so imagine you walking up the street with a bucket full of water and one drop fall out. You ain't worrying about that. So the Lord look at us like the whole bucket. You see that? He care about that. But these nations, he about to destroy them. And it's about to be 1,000 years of slavery for these guys. They put us in slavery and hell on our people. The Lord said what? It's a righteous thing to repay to them that trouble you. You know, I forgot the scripture, but yeah. So that's what the Lord bringing. He gonna put them in slavery for 1,000 years. And they're gonna be wiped off the earth. This is about to happen. But it's gonna start with World War III.
It's missing Elon. What's the name of the guy?
Elon Musk, Elon Sandusky.
Yeah,
We might have to tape him on there.
He needs,
Yeah,
he needs to be there.
we might need a new sign, y'all. We gotta put him on here, man. Because a lot of these already knocked off. He dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead,
And you wonder where they are,
he's
right?
dead. Oh, ain't no hell. Hell is on earth. Hell is on earth. We in hell right now. Look at that hell. Look what's going on.
Yeah.
So when we die, the scriptures say what? All souls go back to the Father, even the wicked.
So that's the only thing I probably would not agree with.
Yeah, they taught that
I
in church.
feel that there is
Job,
hell. What
like a
is,
Job.
what is the reason of not sinning and all that if there's no hell?
Yeah,
I'm not going to hell anyway.
Yeah, you don't sin, so we don't go into slavery. You see what I'm saying? And you don't get destroyed in the coming destruction.
What religion are you? I like to read more on it.
Yeah, it's on there. And also, we're not religion. The word religion comes from the word religio, which means to hold back and restrain people. Religio. So the word, so what this is a covenant that the Most High gave to Moses. He said, keep my covenant, keep my laws, don't break them or I'm going to break you. And he broke us because we broke the laws. Now he said, I'm going to make a second covenant with you through Yahushua, the Messiah. Same people, but we were scattered everywhere in Gentile state of mind. But hell is on earth. Read it real quick.
The Bible.
Job. Yep, the wicked. Yeah, you know what's that. Wait, said, why died I not from the womb?
Yep, Job. This is Job chapter 3, verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly?
Give up the ghost. They don't go down to hell. Go ahead.
Why did the knees prevent me, or why did the breast that I should suck? For now should I have lied still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest. When kings and
see, when somebody dies, you know, the spirit goes where? Go ahead.
For now should I have lied still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves.
Alexander and them built desolate places. It was wicked. These Illuminati built desolate places. Go ahead. They're not good people. Go ahead.
Or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver.
It ain't saying nothing about righteous. It's saying just princes. Anybody. Go ahead.
Or as hidden untimely birth. I have not been as infants which never saw light.
See that? When somebody not like a stillborn, they just died, they still in the spirit world. Go ahead.
There the wicked cease from troubling.
Oh, they're what?
There the wicked cease from troubling.
So the wicked are there too. He said, why died I not from the womb? And, you know, somebody got that real quick? He said, there the wicked cease from troubling on the earth. So they're right there with the Most High, but they're on the left-hand side. Go ahead.
And there the weary be at rest.
So and there the weary, we be at rest in the heavens. All right. On the right-hand side with Yahushua, and on the left-hand side, they got the demons, Satan, the heathens, all the nations. Real quick, go.
Ecclesiastes chapter
Yeah, he got it.
11, verse 6. Or ever the silver cord be loose, or the golden ball be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel be broken at the cistern, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
Right. See that? You heard it? So once the silver cord breaks, that's our connection in this body. So I ain't gonna go too deep. You know, I broke this down before. It's kind of like, all right, you got a wire hanging from the ceiling. It's a silver cord. with a bowl on it with oil. That's how they used to light the lamps in the ancient times. So if that breaks, what happens? The bowl gonna fall to the ground and crash. So what happens when somebody break their skin? You know, head trauma, body trauma. The body falls to the ground, and the spirit goes what?
It says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was.
The dust returns. The dust returns to the earth.
And the spirit shall return to Yahweh who gave it.
Go ahead, back to where you was at.
Okay.
The wicked.
This is
Just rock with me for a second. What? Listen.
Job 3:17. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest.
See, all in the same place. Go ahead.
There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor.
See that on the earth. Go ahead.
The small and great are there.
Whoa, what?
The small and great are there.
Go ahead.
And the servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light given to him that is in misery.
There you go. Bring that one up.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 21. Verse 20. All go unto one place.
All go unto one place. Not no little pit on the side, right? Not coming at you. I'm saying that's what they teach. Go ahead.
This is all of the dust and turn to dust again.
Right. This started in the ancient Roman Empire with the fake priests. They would go around to save their behinds from getting slaughtered. They brought up this thing called hell, Dante's Inferno. It goes back to the Roman Empire,
Okay.
and they would use that to control people from killing them.
What do you think about the Bible talks about this that when Jesus died, when he was put on the cross?
Yeah, he went to the
He
ground
went
for 3 days.
down to the ground for 3 days.
That's talking about him
That
coming
hell.
down on the earth. Yeah.
That hell. So there is hell.
No, he was in the ground. The word, okay, I hear you. That word hell is how you say it, shawal. It means, I'm trying to tell you. I did my research. I'm telling you in the
No,
Hebrew.
I believe you, brother.
No, the word hell in the Hebrew is shawal or sheol. It just means ground.
Yeah.
No, hear me out. It just means ground or the grave. That's it. If you look it up, you go home, type in definition, it's going to say grave. And then it's going to tell you about the Roman Dante's Inferno, like I was just trying to tell you. So the Yahushua was in the grave for 3 days. That's it. That's it. He came here and talked to us after he rose.
The 3 days he was in the cave, so he was not buried.
He was buried in the cave. That was the grave
Yeah,
at the
that
time.
was a grave, but
Yeah.
he was not.
But that's
So I don't know.
the word hell
Well,
just means grave.
Well, I have to.
You missed it.
research
Go ahead,
more
read,
of that.
brother.
This is verse 21
Yep.
of Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
Yep.
It says, who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth
The
upward?
spirit of man goes up, not down. Go ahead.
And
Nothing in the middle of the earth but the core of the earth. Go ahead, brother.
And the spirit of the beast that goeth downward
So
to the earth.
The beasts, the animals go down into the earth because they're part of that. Go ahead. We from the Most High. Oh, that was it. So, all right. So now look, check this out. This is hell right here. America's hell. Go ahead. This is a grave for our people. It's about the word grave. I know you're gonna have a definition, but the word means grave. Go ahead. So Yahushua was in the grave for 3 days. I don't care if it was in a cave or on the ground, underground.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
So how can he cast hell into fire? I'm trying to show you that America is that hell. And it's going to be cast into
The
fire.
world is the world. American is not the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole world not going to be destroyed. America is about to be destroyed. Babylon. Remember Revelation talking about Babylon?
Yeah.
But
I read my Bible, but I don't have a good memory to remember the
it's okay. You need a
chapters
man to
for
teach
that.
you. You do. You know, you got me teaching you now, but watch our videos and you'll be like,
I will.
it makes sense. It might not make sense at first, but just hear us out. Block out distractions, and you'll be like, let me hear him out, man. You know?
Well, if it's in the Bible, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes somebody needs to point something out.
That's
to
right.
Understand it.
That's
And
right.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And I'm all open-minded, but
That's right, sister. And some people mean, like, you don't get it, you don't get it. I ain't like that. It take time. It take time. So just watch our videos on YouTube. You see the YouTube page? Make sure you see that so you don't, before you leave. Right here. You're going to be on there today, too. The Lions Den with a Z. The main page at the end, right? And you'll see you on there. And then watch the video. Get back, and that's the Most High's true name, Yahweh. And that's the son's name, Yahweh Shai. And this is the ancient Hebrew right here, but you read it from right to left. Right to
so
left.
do you believe that Jesus is God?
I believe the Messiah is God, and his name is Yahweh Shai. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, because the letter J never existed.
No, I know, but I'm calling him Jesus. What you said, what?
Oh, you trying to show me? Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, Yahweh.
So he is God.
That's he's the Son of God, not the Holy Trinity. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. We've been here forever.
All right, I'm waiting for my.
Hey, but we out here every Saturday. Maybe next Saturday, come out here and ask that same question.
Okay.
Let's talk about that, the Holy Trinity.
All right.
All right, sister.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You take it easy. Be blessed. Don't lose that paper now.
No, I won't.
All right. Yeah, good talking to you. And yeah, maybe next week, whenever you come out here, ask us a question. All right, sister. Shalom. Please, Steve. All right, yo. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Hey, so Con, man, the place of judgment under the sun, when we look up, we realize that we're that place under the sun, man. So therefore, hey, you have iniquity, all right, you have righteousness and wickedness dwelling within this place under the sun, man, which is the earth, all right? So, hey, heaven and hell is a state of mind that are conditioned that you're in, all right, while you're down here serving your judgment, man.
Sorrow, it just means sorrow or the grave. That's it. Well, they didn't got people bugged out in these churches, man.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. So that's basically it. I mean, I was under the ground following behind him, you know, this pale horse, you know. And these are the plagues that's gonna come on the earth, man. That's what's gonna bring hell. She ain't seen it. She gonna see it. She gonna see it, and that's when they're gonna realize that they've been following behind falsehood the whole time, believing in a hell doctrine like that doesn't even make any sense at all.
All right, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. You got any more precepts? Yeah, let's get that real quick.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Perfect.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strike, or strip ye, and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Right, man. All right, so the Lord's saying what? These women, a lot of these women need to humble themselves. All right, and they need to strip themselves of all these rich apparel. You know what I mean? Like Nicki Minaj, all the people that pushing that Glorilla spirit. I don't care if she says she kind of knows something, but she ain't showing that. No, not you. I'm saying in general. You know, I'm saying in general. I don't care what she is. You know what I mean? I don't know. But what I was about to say too. Say what? Tremble. They should be trembling right now. Be in fear of the Lord, man. They should be trembling. You know what I mean? He said the vintage shall fail. The vintage means like your harvest, like you're waiting for your harvest to come in. He said the Lord said that's gonna fail. So they got all these investments, they got all these degrees they want to get, they got all these plans, they got the stock market, they got the digital market now, and they're like, yeah, I'm about to do this. Oh man, wait, watch when I'm gonna start my other podcast. I'm gonna do this and that. The Lord like, nah, that's gonna fail, man. Everything they put their heart into is gonna fail. But the kingdom is coming. Those that desire righteousness, we're gonna get that. Why? Because we seek a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. And there's a lot of sisters out there that's seeking the same thing. You know what I mean? So this ain't for them. This is for the wicked ones, man. All right, whose hearts are snares and nets, calling themselves goddesses and goddess, queens and all that. All right, they need to be dethroned. Isaiah 13:6. We ended with that. All the way to 12.
Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
That's right, man. So somebody get that James chapter 5 real quick. We're gonna go right back to it. James 5:1. That's right, man. And
James 5:1.
2/3 cut off. Two parts there should be cut off and down.
Go to now, ye rich men.
So this talking about Esau too. So they gonna group them all together. So the women, the wicked women, Esau, the rich man. Go ahead. Weep and
Weep
howl.
and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Weep and howl. Go ahead.
Therefore, verse 7.
Now read the howl part again.
Oh, verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
See that? So they should be weeping, howling, and trembling. That's all we should be seeing and hearing right now, but you don't see that. You just see them out there in the clip with a bunch of damn movie glasses on, you know, bugging out. Treating it, he's like, yeah, the event starts at 4 o'clock. Event, like it's an event. It's judgment. It's a boy, listen. They, you know what, you right, bro. They might look at Yahweh Shai's return like an event.
IYC gonna sell tickets.
Remember that movie World of Worlds? They was like, oh, they're here.
Independence Day.
They started turning into dust.
They was doing that. Every eye shall see him.
Hey, Con, going back to Amos, war unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Shit, what you think he coming back to do, man? Y'all, shit, he not coming back to sing Kumbaya and hold hands. Not with 2/3 of our people, at least are these heathen, all right? You know, so hey, so what end is it for you that desire the day of the Lord, man?
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna be a day of darkness and not light for those that are not on that same side as him, you know?
Yep. Make me turn into dust.
Hey, when the Lord should threaten who should not be beaten to powder, man. Hey, at his presence, y'all gonna be beaten to powder, man.
Yep. You see this yard catch? That's America. It's gonna look like that.
Without the fence.
Without the fence. Yeah, bro.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 11. And this is the record that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua have given to us eternal life. And this life is in his son, Yahushua. He that have the son have life, and he that have not the son have not life. So if you don't have this truth, you're still part of the congregation of the dead. If you're not calling upon them true and rightful names, Yahweh, Yahushua, you're still a part of the congregation of the dead. All right? You're not living life at all. All right? This is the life to walk in.
That's right, brother. All right, you got something?
Zechariah 13:8.
All right, no doubt.
Bring it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Okay.
Gone. And it's just backing up the brother Athanyala. So 2/3 of my people is going to be caught in their unfaithfulness and their wickedness, and he's going to bring that handful, that handful that was chosen through the fire, man, through a great salvation, which every eye is going to see, and they're not going to comprehend, and they're still going to be judged.
That's right, man. All right, so let's get that. Isaiah 65 and 11, and we're going to go to 12. We're holding something else too, right?
Yeah, the Isaiah 30.
Yeah, we're going to go right back to that, and we can wrap it up. Go ahead, Doc. That's right, man. So it's going to be all together. Esau, 2/3, the wicked women, whose hearts are snares and nets. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 65 and 11.
Right.
It says, thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, and his Maker, ask me of the things to come concerning my sons and concerning the work of mine hands, command ye me.
Isaiah 65 and 11.
It's Isaiah 65 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain,
Right.
that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number.
Right.
Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
See that? So all these people that furnishing tables for sacrifice. So they're making all their sacrifices to the god idols of money and of fortune. That's what that represents. They prepare a table for that troop, not like an army, but for 2 idols. One of them was named Troop and the other one was named Gad. So it represents fortune and money. So today, what they're talking about in Christian churches is money. What they're talking about is Islam. Kind of like money a little bit. You know, what's his name?
Muhammad?
Farrakhan.
Farrakhan, select.
That money go back to him. You know, everything about money. That's how they built their fortress. We ain't building no fortress off of money here. You get what I'm saying? So they preparing the table for their idols. But the Lord said, what? Therefore shall I what? So he's going to
will number you to the sword.
See that?
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
So they're going to be grouped in with Esau. So when we say it's a judgment coming on Esau, it's a judgment coming on the wicked women. There's a judgment coming on 2/3 of our people. We're just praying that we're not in that number. You know what I mean? What's that? Give diligence? This is what we're doing. Huh? Yep. That's right, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're praying to do. All right? Yeah, give diligence, I think it was.
And the prayer of King David, Psalms 11:7, pertaining to 2/3 of our people. It say bow down their back always.
All the way.
And the Lord's going to force them to transgress it.
That's right, brother.
God, this is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Right.
For if you do these things, ye shall never fail.
Right, that's diligence. You know, if you was working at a job and you got that, it's 12 o'clock, you're at the call center, and you about to get out of there, clock out. And then, as soon as you stand up, you're doing great. Shut it off, and you get that one last call. It's going to take diligence, not discipline, but diligence to sit back down and get it done. Right? So that means continuing. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Colin, because if I may add on, that you get off at 5 o'clock, but that last call may come in at 4:59 until you're able to log out the dialer, man. Hey, and that call may last an hour, man.
Yeah.
You got to have that diligence, that discipline to be able to sit there and withhold that call going past your time, man.
Right, right, man. Yep. So let's get to real quick. Ephesians 6 and 13. And then we're going to go back to that precept.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
See that? So put on the whole armor. You know, go ahead. That we may be able to stand. We're standing now. That you will keep standing. But a just man falls 7 times, but get back up. Standing, so the enemy could see us, a great exceeding army standing upon their feet. See that? Go ahead.
And having done all to stand.
Right, now becoming weakened by these wicked women or this world or the things they're saying on TV, and you know, that bring, what do you say, weakness to the bone?
Rottenness to the bone.
Rottenness to the bone. Can't stand on that. No leg to stand on. Go ahead.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
Right, your loins represent your mind. Have your mind girded about with the truth, not with lies. Okay?
And having on the breastplate of righteousness.
The breastplate of righteousness, man. That's going to be your defense. You know, keeping the laws to the best of your ability. You know, that'll protect you every time of judgment. Go ahead, brother.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
So what? The scriptures say what? Study to show yourself approved.
As early as you're
So
able
you got to
to.
prepare for any war. You know what I mean? So he said, what man preparing to go to war sitteth not down first to see if he has adequate enough to finish the battle. So you got to prepare. Study to show yourself approved, a workman that shall not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right? So it's about preparation meets opportunity. Go ahead, brother.
Above all, taking the shield of faith.
So that's above all. You can't have none of that without faith. And that's what the Lord is doing with the lessons. That's why we continue in this truth, to keep each other's faith alive. Believing in what we can't see. All right? Go ahead.
Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
That's right, man. To quench all the lies. Remember that? Earlier he said, which are what? Which are nothing but bitter words. You know, they shoot darts at us. But they nothing but lies and words, you know, try to deceive our minds. Go ahead. It's a battle of the mind right now.
And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit.
Keep salvation on your mind. You see that? Let that be your covering. Keep salvation on your mind 24/7 like a helmet. Go ahead, up.
And the sword of the Spirit.
And sword of the Spirit. And now you got a sword that cut both ways. So you got to move with that sword in the Spirit. Don't walk out here with no sword. You know, you got to be ready to battle. Be on point. If something approach you, you know, like something move, you be ready to heal or to cut it. With scriptures, of course. All right? That's right, man.
which is the word of Yahweh.
See, his word is our sword, man. That's why we tell brother, keep your sword with you. You know, keep your Bible. That's right, brother. Keep your sword. If somebody come up to you, yeah, man, you know this, but that ain't true. You get me? That's what he gave us. All right. This is our bundle of myrrh that we keep close to us while he's not here. So he said, what? The sword. So what did that describe, man? A soldier. He said that soldiers. Yeah, somebody got that too.
Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So this is the measuring stick that discerns the hearts and intents. All right, this is the sword. You know, it'll cut and it can cut to destroy, it can cut to
you.
It's a sword, two-edged sword, man.
They cut spiritually and physically, man. You know, hey, cutting on the physical aspect, far as having you into mental.
No, it's talking about wickedness. It can either cut somebody or heal them.
Done.
That's what it's talking about.
Done.
You do a harvest? No, go ahead. You make a point.
Oh no,
Sure.
gone.
You got one? Let me know if you want to give one.
All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy 2 and 3. I think this is what you was looking for. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
He's telling you we soldiers, bro. We fighting the battle. He said, fight the good fight of faith. You know, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. He gave us all these weapons. He just described them. We're walking around here spiritual soldiers, but 2/3 are walking around with none of that on. And the devil like this, shooting shit at them. They're in the fight whether they know it or not. All right? Go ahead. That was it. Endure hardness as good soldiers. Go ahead.
No man that warreth
That was it.
entangle himself with the affairs of this life,
See?
that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Woo, so the Lord chose us. Jeremiah 1 and 5. All right, so this was like predestined before you was even born. It ain't just happened when you met us. The Lord chose you all of a sudden. You know, that's what a lot of people think. They be like, you know, but no, it's about you and your house shot before even us. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly,
before you was even formed in the mother's belly, from the father to the mother, you know what I mean? Before we was dead before that, and then we got born into a body. And before we was even formed, thankfully the Lord formed us right. We could have been born with no legs, an eye in the back of our fucking head or something. Go ahead.
I knew thee, and before thou...
Read that again from top.
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Ooh, so before he even formed you in the belly, the Lord knew you. Before our parents knew us. Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb.
Before we came into the matrix, the word womb means matrix. So before we came into this matrix where we can use our senses, ears, eyes, like we were talking about earlier, see how it built up to now? Go ahead.
I sanctified thee.
So he sanctified you. He chose you in the spirit world. And when you was in the womb, he anointed you there too. Just like he did with Yahushua. With the Holy Spirit being on him in Mary's womb. Even though Joseph had sex with Mary, it wasn't no like, they call it immaculate conception. No, the Most High put the spirit on this child. He chose that child. But he knew Yahushua before he was in the womb. And when he got in the womb, he anointed him before he came into the matrix. Same thing with us. Go ahead.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So the Lord ordains you to be a prophet unto the nations. So if it ain't meant for a person, it's not going to be meant for them. See that? So it got to be predestined before we even came here. You know? All right? Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Sirach, it's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. Yep. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep, like what the elder was speaking of. And when I was born, I drew in the common air, fell upon the earth, which is of like nature. And the first voice which I uttered was crying, as all others do. I was nursing in swaddling clothes, and that with cares. For there is no king that had no other beginning of birth. For all men have one interest into life, and the life going out. Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
All right, man.
Because the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet.
Prophet, man.
So you go pray and call upon the Lord because you know that spirit is in you. You know that he exists. All right. In order to worship the Heavenly Father, you got to know that he is. All right. Pertaining to Hebrews 11 verse 6.
Ooh, that's done, bro. That's right, man. So this is predestined, man. That's why you can feel that in your spirit, man. You know what I mean? This our friend. This our king, man. You know, Yahushua. You know, imagine he was down on the earth talking to Philip, Peter and all them. They were his friends, but he had. So imagine, I don't know if you have children, or your lady or something like that, right? Or your family. Let's say your family. Yeah, family. You know, when somebody dies, you know, we go into the spirit world. There's a missing that happens. You know what I'm saying? You never see them again. So Yahushua had to go through that. And he want to see us again. We can't remember what he looked like. We don't remember who we were. Right. But he remembers, you know. He remembers out there in the heavens. And he still feel that, wanting to be around us. You know what I'm saying? So it's predestined. He said, I prayed. He prayed to the Father that we could be where he is. So in order to do so, flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. We got to be changed. So he's answering the prayers of his son by making us into what we need to be, angels. All right? Somebody hold on? Go ahead, bro. And then we'll get this one. Let me wrap it up.
It's Romans 8:29. It says, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate.
Get it more clear. Go, you can break it down.
God said, just like the icon was saying, the Lord, Yahushua knew us in the womb. He already knew us before we was already made. You know what I'm saying? So he already predestined us to walk these paths that he have laid for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Even our people, you know what I'm saying? The 1/3 of our people, 144,000, he already had that pathway laid for you to walk down. You know what I'm saying? He already have you predestined to walk. You know what I'm saying? Even 2,005 people, he already had that laid out for them to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. Right. All right, let's get these precepts and then we'll wrap it up.
It's Isaiah 13, back at verse 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of people say it's heart attack, but what it's talking about is their hands gonna be faint.
You got children back there.
Yeah. All the work that they're trying to. I mean, it ain't working. Whatever she's trying to do. But all the works that everybody putting into this world, you know, they putting their hand to the plow to build America, to build the new world order, to build this system, the digital system, whatever they're doing, build an economy, and furnishing the table. What's up, brother? Furnishing the table for their troops. You know, like I was just reading a minute ago. Like we were just reading. All right, those that have gone far in this world, you know. Go ahead. What it say?
Therefore shall all hands be faint.
Right, the hands gonna be faint in that day. And then what?
And every man's heart shall melt.
So all the plans that they got, you know, it's gonna melt. It's gonna faint. It's gonna be, you know, like null and void. They're gonna be scared. All right, they're gonna lose their damn mind. That's what that means. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8. And they shall be afraid.
So they're gonna be afraid. See that? This is gonna happen. It's gonna take hold of them. They're gonna be, oh shit, I gotta go to work. Oh wait, hold up. You going to church? Oh wait, church. Hey man, I'm getting my gun. Nothing gonna work. All right, and their mind gonna get weak. You know, go ahead.
Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
See, just like death takes hold of a person, pains and sorrows gonna take hold of 2/3. Sorrow means what? Hell. So they're gonna put it on them. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like running from a bear and running into a lion and put your hand on the wall to find somewhere to rest, and a damn snake there biting you on the hand. So there ain't gonna be nowhere to go. They're gonna be weary. Like, oh shit, this shit is exhausting. What the fuck? Go ahead, brother.
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Yeah. They're gonna be in pain like a woman that's travailing, like a woman in birth. You're gonna see grown men out here crying, screaming, ah, ah. Go ahead, brother. Mama booty, mama. Go ahead, brother.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their face shall be as flames.
Ain't gonna be no mirrors. They're gonna be each other's reflections. When that spontaneous combustion hit them from that heat, Because that's the first thing that happens from a nuke blast is the heat wave. And that heat wave is going to turn them into chaff, like the Lord said. And then the wind's going to blow that chaff away. They're going to turn them into ashes on their feet. You know what I mean? Flames coming out of their face. Way worse than World War II, the atom bomb. This is different. You know, the heat blast first hit everything, melting it, turning into dust. And then the blast from the wind come through and just finish it. Woof. And then the fire, the blast wave.
Hey, if I may add on, in the movie Godzilla 2014, they was talking about their nuclear weapons. They was like, hey, this ain't I forgot what they said. It was like, this ain't the 80s, man. The nuclear weapons that we have now will make the shit back then look like firecrackers, man. Hey, so hey, Khan, the power and the knowledge and wisdom that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that He has given him to create the smith that bloweth the coal, man.
Right, man. Right. The Lord said, what? When knowledge is increased, that's when all this is gonna happen. So the knowledge has increased. All right. And, go ahead, bro.
Verse 9.
Good point, bro.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger,
Right, man.
to lay the land desolate.
To lay the land desolate. This is what we should be walking around meditating and thinking on. You know? You know, not no goddesses and goddess and all that. Trying to prove to the woman that they should listen to us. It should be advocated what we believe in, that we the men, or that we're God's chosen people. We don't need avocation, we need demonstration. We need to demonstrate that we're God's people, that we're the children of the Most High. We don't need nobody to advocate for us. All right, go ahead.
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
There you go. They're going to destroy all the sinners thereof out of this damn land. All right, around the world too, it's going to be war and desolation, but the main focus is here. Because all those nations, they're going to be shooting missiles on this place. We're going to need to get out of here quick. All right, he's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. Speedy riddance.
Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Right, what is that going to? Nuclear fallout. That's the first thing that happens in nuclear fallout. Is what? The mushroom cloud. That's gonna shoot a blast into the sky of all the toxins, and that toxin causes something called black rain, and it blot out the sun. All right, you see that example of that on Denzel movie,
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli. In the beginning, that was the sun and the moon without it. So what happens when there's no? Yes, thank you. When he ate the cat, he shot the cat. That's it. That's a nuclear fallout. Because you know that movie is based upon a nuclear bomb going off, and then afterwards, and they trying to find the Bible because that was the power. So he said he's gonna blot out the sun because that's what happens. In the nuclear fallout, once the sun is gone, everything turns cold. That's when you have a nuclear winter. That's when the ocean will freeze over, and it'll kill all the animals of the sea. And the scriptures say, the sodomite sea, the salt sea shall cast out fish. It's gonna be toxic. All right. So that's what it's talking about right here. Nuclear fallout, nuclear winter. All right, go ahead.
And they also got a show on Netflix called Fallout.
Fallout.
Yeah, the way it start off is straight from nuclear. It show you the beginning of the nuclear destruction first.
Okay, that's what it's talking about. Okay,
It's
I
on
saw it my
Netflix?
feed, but I ain't watched it yet.
It's on Prime and Netflix.
Okay, I gotta watch that video. I'm
Playing
watching.
video games the same thing.
That might have been Prime.
It is a video game.
That might have been Prime.
It's on Prime?
It might be Prime.
That's a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. And the movie and the game.
like the game is like you got an online version too where you run around as if you in that time period.
Yeah.
And you gotta survive and kill other people and shit like that.
It's first person.
They got mutants and everything.
You can change it up. Yeah, it's first person.
Okay.
You can change it.
Oh, great. I'm good then. Yeah, I'm good on that. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
And the going forth, that means in the morning when the sun be up real bright, and at 12 o'clock, it's gonna be pitch black. So what happened during the eclipse? It got cold. When that sun turned dark, it got cold, man. See that? People that put jackets on and shit. So imagine that at a fallout, day and night. Man, it's gonna be freezing down there. No sun, animals gonna die off, plants gonna die off. That's right. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11.
All the way to 12, that's it.
And I will punish the world for their evil.
Right, so the Lord about to bring a judgment to the whole earth, man. That's what I'm saying, the whole earth. But the focus, he said, I got a sacrifice in Basra, you know, in the land of Idumea. This is the land of Idumea again. Go ahead.
And I will punish the world of their evil and the wicked for their iniquity.
Right, and the wicked. So he's going to punish the world for their evil, for their bad deeds, and he's going to punish the wicked, from Esau, for their iniquity, for the mystery of iniquity is being revealed. And he's going to punish them for their iniquity, for their sin, for their wickedness. All right? Go ahead.
And I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease.
That's right, man.
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
That's everybody. Everybody we just named. The wicked women, not the good women, but the wicked ones. These heathens, Esau. The Lord got a specific judgment for each of them, man. And it's all going to be in that damn fire. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12.
2/3.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's us.
Even a man.
That's us, baby.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ufa.
Yeah, you fought.
Ophir.
Hey, Ophir.
Ophir.
That's right, man. That's us, man. Little old us. Show them the gold. Play around the gold. That's right, man. We should feel that.
I'm blinking. You see me shining.
Yeah, we kind of
See
see
it.
it. Show them the gold, man. That's right. All right. So they don't see it right now. Now look what we got to deal with. Let's listen to her talk.
Blah, 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 blah.
They ain't coming up there with it because they don't work there, so they don't need to come up there. We ain't have no that.
All right.
It's like a self-rebuke.
There's your example. All right. So yeah, you don't want to get in the way of that. So that's something that they're just doing that all day. And if you on the other line, they're gonna be doing that all day to you. You know what I mean? But if you turn that away from you, and turn that switch on the back and push her that way, she's gonna do that to somebody else. All right, get out of the way of that, man. Just like Jake on the street, you walking up the street and they staring at you like you tough. Get out of the way of that. Be stronger than that, because you got something else to look forward to, the kingdom. You got brothers to reach. You gold, man. You gotta wait. Be patient. Go ahead, brother. You got something?
1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called.
Right, you gotta be called to it. That's right, man. The water, how about you, man?
And have professed a good profession before many witnesses.
Right, that's why we come out on the streets and teach. You know, presenting your body as a living sacrifice, showing who you are, man. Putting yourself out in the crosshairs of these damn devils. You know what I mean? But the Lord said what? What did it say right there, the last part?
And has professed a good profession before many witnesses.
Before many witnesses, man. And what did King David say? He said, I will declare thy name in the midst of the congregation. And that's what we're here to do, man. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. And hopefully this was edifying, man. I feel like we just got started. I can keep going. We feel like we just getting started. But it's all good, though. We're going to wrap it up, man. And end it. I want to say, call. Alayim. La. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. Ba'ashem. Ha. Rakah. Kodash. Ma'amah. All right, double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. And shalom to you, Akim and Agwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth. The sincere women, you know, this is not a jab at you, but towards the wicked. All right, and shalom to you, Akim and Agwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth. And that's it, man. You know.
Shalom to you, push it.
Right. I got chills with y'all praying now, man.